It's just another day at the movies with
David.
Adam.
Elliott. I don't know why I clapped. I was just excited.
It didn't even pick it up either. That was the weirder
Yeah,
part. It
it
was just a
didn't.
video you clapping.
Yeah.
I think it just picks up my audio from my mic. I think Discord's very good about not giving you background noises. But this is the one podcast I'm actually very excited about because oftentimes I've sat with Adam billions of times watching trailers on fucking Amazon where we see movies and we're like, this looks like the greatest thing I've ever seen. And then we're severely let down when we watch it because it ends up being a pile of shit. It
I
is,
love
I
trailers.
love it.
I know that's
I
my
fucking
goal.
love it.
Like I would love to just like watch trailers for a living or make trailers for a living for movies because I feel like most of the time
Yeah.
people fuck it up and they make a movie it look cool and it's actually not a cool movie, or they make a trailer that's shit for a great movie. But this is the one I'm excited for because it's where we pick a random topic or somebody came up with a fucking shower thought of a movie and brings it to the group and we try and figure out if we could make a fucking movie out of this. I even have a fucking notebook out. That's how dedicated I am to this.
Notebook.
And Adam, I think you were the one that came up with the topic this week.
Oh, yes, I did. And the topic for the week here is Wereturtles.
I'm sorry. Come again?
Yeah, you heard that right. Wereturtles. Werewolf turtle hybrids. I have other turtle ideas too, but let's stick with Wereturtles today.
So is it like a full moon? You come a turtle?
I don't know. I haven't figured that part out yet, but that's what this is for.
Part of the shop talk.
This is shop talk. We got to figure that part out. I came up with a general
You got it. You got
topic here, and now we workshop the rest of it to figure out the rest of the trailer.
That is true. I think Wereturtles is like a perfect place to start, and I would like to think it's like, like how a werewolf technically isn't like a person becomes a fucking just wolf size like it's a person wolf hybrid where it's like it's still a man's stature, but with wolf appendages. I guess is the best way of describing it. Isn't that what a werewolf would be?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with it.
It's a good way to look at that. See, I mean, when I think about it, I feel like the first thing you should decide is it a man turning into a turtle or a turtle turning into a man?
Well, that's a whole different fucking ball game. So you're saying
It's,
like
it's aware. It's got to make a transformation. So like, does a man turn into a little turtle, or does a turtle turn into a big like Donatello looking motherfucker?
I was thinking like a man turns into a half man, half turtle, where it's like a
It's like a Ninja Turtle.
a turtle-sized man.
almost
Yeah, like a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, that's like a ninja. That's like a Donatello.
That's what I was thinking. But the way you're
Ninja
saying
Turtle horror movie.
no, I like the way David makes it seem like a turtle, like a pet. Somebody has a pet turtle in their fucking room, and then on full moon it becomes a man. That's like even spookier.
And then it dates
you
your mom.
That's like a Chucky thing.
Yeah, but then it tries to fuck your mom all the time. It just constantly is trying to fuck your mom. It's just always trying to get with your mom.
Oh my god.
Think about this visual. You have that turtle in its little like terrarium thing that turns into a human being, and he's like squished up in a ball, like inside the terrarium. Yeah.
Well, we call Uncle Jackie really likes romaine lettuce. He's only around once a month. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that'd be fucking intense. I do like the idea. Like, I think I like the play of where he's a fucking turtle that becomes a man.
Turns into it's like an opposite.
Because
like
you would go into that movie, right, suspecting that you're gonna see a person get bit by a turtle or something like that, and then turn into a turtle on a full moon. So you give like the hype, like you start at like, the middle of the moon cycle, and like as it gets closer and closer, people are expecting, you have this mindset of like, oh, I'm about to see this fucking person, and there's a turtle like just off in the background of this kid's bedroom, and you don't even think about it.
What if it's completely opposite? Instead of a full moon, it's a new moon when it becomes a human.
So you're double twisting
completely flip flop it.
We're like M. Night Shyamalan twice. All right.
Yeah, give it the whole 360.
I think that's even better. So on a new moon, turtle turns into Uncle Jackie.
Yep.
I don't think the whole fucking your mom's thing will work in this scenario, but
Why not?
I
Why
think
not?
because
Well,
the mom is always like the sacred
well,
character. It
hey,
has to be an
that's
aunt.
the climax.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Man, that is a.
You just missed over that joke,
I
you
heard
son of
that.
a bitch.
I got
I loved it.
that climax. Oof,
That's the
gave me
climax.
shivers. No, I do
Oh,
like this
shiver me
idea.
timbers.
Shiver me timbers. I do like the idea though. Like, so all right, we're saying it'll be the new moon, and it's a turtle turns into a person.
Yeah.
I'm fucking so far digging it. And
I think that would work pretty well.
I
the
guess we need to. How do they
how do
become a Wereturtle? I think we need to figure that part out.
no.
Genetics.
I think no. I
Could
think
be
it's like
genetics.
a
Yeah.
gremlin. Do it like a gremlin setup, man. Because if you do genetics, that's like Teen Wolf. So like, are you saying like when you hit like 13, you become a fucking turtle? Like
Sure.
most of the time, like
Why not?
100 Eddie McDowd.
Why not just make it a problem for the whole family?
I don't know. I think it'd be like way because like then it's hard to do the whole fuck your mom thing. I think it's like Gremlins, where like a deadbeat dad, and here we go. This is what's setting it up so the turtle can fuck the mom. The deadbeat shitty dad who just like gets you the worst gifts all the time and is never around. We'll say like he's a
Gave you a
musician.
fucking turtle one
Yep,
year, and now
gives
you
you
gotta
a
take care of
turtle,
it for the rest of your life.
and then you never see it. Like he's just like all out on the road
I went out for
working.
smokes.
Yep, he
I
went out
went
for smokes. And then just like this kid has this fucking turtle, right? And like he gets it and like a month goes by and like the mom's just like working double shifts to try and keep up with rent because the dad left type of situation and the kid's like, "My turtle's my best friend." But we'll make him like
Absolutely.
make him
Kid's a total loser.
make the kid like totally like 18. Something ridiculous. Like he's too old to get that pet.
Oh, when he gets it, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like I want this kid just to be too old to have gotten the pet. And then so he's raising like, deadbeat dad gives him a turtle, the kid's like, "Dude, I'm fucking 18. Hey you. Huh? Yeah, come on in." Chelsea just opened the door like it was like staring at me like, "Am I allowed in here?" We're talking about Wereturtle. David's right there. You don't see that looks just like him.
Yeah.
That little icon looks just like him.
Orange screen.
She's flipping her mom.
Can you see?
Yeah, we're recording it. We're recording the video
he just
too.
Have video on
you're
here.
already in the video. You've already stepped in. You've already made this choice. Now you're in the Wereturtle. All right, here you go. Ready? You're about to hear the plot. We're gonna get your opinion. This is a first time reaction. Okay.
You got it.
So far the story Adam came up with is it's a movie about a Wereturtle where a deadbeat dad buys a kid, gives an 18-year-old son a turtle for like his birthday, we'll say, but it's like 2 months late because he's that bad of a dad. He's like a musician or something.
Like he wasn't even there.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
He
sent it in like FaceTime. It was like, "Did you get your present?"
Yeah.
And so like he sent that, and then like the mom works like double shifts to try and make ends meet to pay for the house and all that shit for this 18-year-old kid who's graduating, and he wants to I want to get away whenever I'm old enough. I'm leaving this town type of kid. So then on a full moon, like
The new moon.
No, I'm gonna set it up so you think it at first. Like there's the full moon and the kid's just like hears like a sound outside and he's all freaked out and he's like, "What is that?" And it ends up being like, it's we'll set it up so it's like his dad just like stopping by. Like his dad just got back and was like, "Oh hey, I've made it back in town," and blah blah blah, and like shacks up with the mom one time and then just leaves the next morning and is back on the road. So then like more time goes by and the kid's like, "Fuck this dad," blah blah blah, and he's feeding the turtle and everything. On a new moon, like whatever cycle, 28 days, I don't know. On the new moon, whatever when the moon's missing.
Oh yeah, that's
the turtle turns into a man.
Like is he a man with green skin or like a man with a shell on his back or?
Nope. I think the turtle just becomes a straight up man. Like, is that what we're going with?
It has kind of turtle features.
He has turtle features.
It's got like a real short nose and like.
Like a nose.
Yeah,
he kind of has like a turtle face.
He's got a turtleish face.
He starts to look like the fucking turtle from fucking Master of Disguise. He starts to get very.
Might not be very enough for the turtle club.
He gets very turtly for the turtle club when it happens.
Yeah.
Bald head, weird pointy nose.
Yep.
I think it would work. I mean, I literally love the
Maybe
idea
kind
of
of
just.
hunchbacky kind of thing because you got that shell, like
But
all
yeah, but
cramped
how is
up.
all right? So, but how would that guy like fuck the mom then? Like, you know what I mean? I'm thinking we make him a stud. I was
Well,
thinking
I
Stud
mean,
turtle.
you studify him, and then you have another turtle show up eventually that looks more turtle-like. You
What are
could
some
do
what are some
I think
dual
we're having
fucking
too many turtles here.
I think we need to
Hello?
figure out if he's gonna fuck the mom though. There's got to be a reason. So maybe it doesn't have to be hot. Maybe it
Yeah.
needs to be like just
Are you
some
trying to
type
make it?
of
Are you trying to
like
make him a rapist turtle?
no. Like he's just like there's gonna be some type of attractive quality, like the just there guy. Like, why did mom fuck the neighbor? Well, dad's not home and he was there. This
Fair
could be
enough.
like the whole turtle. It's
Yeah.
just like dad's not
Well,
home. This guy just happens to be around when she's looking for some fucking ass.
well, the kid kind of has to hide it from his mom,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uncle
and then
Jackie,
like
man.
if he's like the new neighbor or something, but
I
he
bet
only
if he was
shows up,
stolen.
once a month or whatever it is.
I
The
just
next
like.
thing then too, can the turtle talk? Like obviously as the human part, he's gonna talk, but like will he talk to the
No,
kid? Like do
not
we
as
have
a,
No.
not as a turtle. That would be
okay.
stupid.
It wouldn't
But
be. I think it'd be very funny.
but here's
I'd
the
be very
thing.
No,
funny to
he
watch a
speaks
turtle
with
talk to him.
subtitles.
No.
Yeah.
David, you even gotta flip it more.
Telepathically to the child, but it's only in subtitles. Like your
Dude,
mom's fucking
Yes.
hot.
Telepathically, yeah.
I'm gonna say he bites the kid, right? In turtle form.
So that's how they get a connection.
That's how they get the connection, the psychic connection. So then that's when he starts hearing like the turtle's thoughts, and that's when he pieces together like whenever like because I imagine the turtle escapes, then comes through the front door as Uncle Jackie, like and it's just like I'm your Uncle Jackie, like fucking pretends like
Well, it
like
can't be Uncle Jackie if he's gonna fuck the mom. That's weird.
no.
Nope, it's fine.
Uncles fuck moms all the time because like you gotta think like
No.
he just calls himself Uncle Jackie. Nah, he is Uncle Jackie. I'm just using Uncle Jackie as a name. We'll just why don't we call him like
Yeah.
Trevor?
Sure.
I don't know. What would be a perfect? What would be like?
Sheldon.
Oh my
Sheldon.
God! You know what? You nailed it. Sheldon.
Sheldon would be tight.
Sheldon's the
That'll just
neighbor.
work.
Yeah, Sheldon's like, hey, I'm your like delivery man. I'm here to deliver some Grubhub. Brought some salads.
Yeah.
Hey, so far I like Sheldon. I think that's a great name. I want the kid to have named him Sheldon too and not realized it.
Right.
Absolutely. I mean, that's 100% what that needs to happen.
Fuck, that's gonna be great. So then, like, I mean, all right. So to break down the premise again, one last time. Kid's dad sends turtle, FaceTimes him, says, "I got you a turtle." Kid's 18's like, "I don't give a fuck about this." Mom works a lot of hours. Kid has turtle. Full moon goes by, nothing happens. We're left to believe like, oh, something bad's gonna happen because the title of the movie is Wereturtle. But the kid's dad comes home, hooks up with mom, like says hi to the kid, leaves. So it gives you like that. I fucking hate my dad.
Yeah.
Then the new moon cycle. Oh, go
Dad
ahead.
promises to do something with the kid the next day, but just dips out in the morning.
Promises to
Really
get him a
like,
good present or take him to a show or something.
Yeah, do something with him that like means something, like maybe from like their childhood or something.
Yeah, I'll take you fishing. Who knows?
Something, whatever.
Yeah, flakes on it. Kid's pissed. Like, kid. How about this? Kid gets pissed. Kid goes to throw away turtle. Turtle bites him, and like falls under and then crawls away. And like so the kid doesn't know where the turtle is. Turtle goes missing after it bites him. Then the new moon cycle happens. Sheldon shows up, and he meets Sheldon. Like Sheldon's like, oh, like how about he's out and about and meets Sheldon, and Sheldon's like, oh, kid, I can let me take you for a ride or takes him out to do whatever the dad wanted to do with the dad. You know what I mean? Takes him out to like a concert or whatever the fuck the dad promised, or takes him to the movies. Sheldon, like the kid's like, oh, Sheldon's fucking cool. And then like after Sheldon drops him off and all that shit, the next whenever the moon cycle's over, the turtle appears back in the kid's house, and the kid's like, oh fuck, my turtle's back. Well, I guess I'll put it in the terrarium. Sorry for being bad to you.
What if the kid feels bad after like throwing the turtle and like he bit him and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
He goes out looking for the turtle, finds it Sheldon finds him, they have like that connection,
Mm-hmm.
and then like whenever they get back, then he finds Sheldon is actually the turtle again in his terrarium, like or in his room or wherever,
Yeah,
like
as if he was there the whole time.
just kind of shows up there.
I like that.
Yeah.
I just like the idea. I want the kid to have like I want this to be as 80s as fuck, where the kid like there's the hot girl who just likes the artsy weird kid for no reason.
Yeah, but is kind of secretly into turtles as well.
Yeah, she's
Like that's her
like
favorite animal.
she's going to school for marine biology, and her favorite animals are
Yes,
turtles.
absolutely.
She's like, "Oh, I always wanted to be a marine biologist. I plan on going to university for that."
Yeah, she has like a weird like turtle tattoo.
Oh, but she's got like the salt life turtle where it's like the one
Oh,
arm's like this,
God.
the other arm's like that type of tattoo. I want this chick to
Yeah.
just be like, what would her name be then? Because we got so far we
Oh.
have Sheldon. All right, let's name the main kid Matt.
We didn't even.
I think Matt's a like an name.
It's like
a
a
fine
loser. It's a
name.
loser's
It's a
fucking
fine
name.
So we'll go Matt.
Yeah. Nobody likes him, Matt.
So I'm saying like nobody likes Matt Ryan.
The dad's name will be Mark. So they have that like M&M. Or we can name him something like Daniel. I don't know. What would be like a great name to just like to
Leave
be
Mark
angry
for
with?
now. I think Mark's fine for now. If we decide we want a real douchey name, we can do that later.
So the mom would have to be like I don't know.
Janet. Completely different. Yeah, Janet.
Or Jeanette. Make her really sassy.
Ash. I mean, if she's like
I know
working double shifts as like a waitress as a diner, she's got to have a good diner name.
Oh, you were going that way? I was thinking nurse, but I like your logic. I was thinking nurse because then she'd be like, "What?"
Maybe she does both. Maybe she's like nurse, and then like at night she like
is a
has to
waitress,
do like a diner job just to, yeah.
So the hot girl, maybe we should do like a Felicia, like I don't know, like a Vivian.
Did you say Felicia?
Felicia.
The least fucking sexy name ever.
I don't know what a sexy name is. Vivian.
A sexy name. Ooh, I can't wait to go fuck Felicia. Felicia. Like, nah, dude. I don't know about Felicia.
What name would you pick?
Let's see here.
A sexy name depends. What type of sexy are we going for? Like preppy sexy, country girl sexy.
So I think she would be like, because I'm trying to think, because we want her to kind of be like that standard 80s like hot girl, like bubblegum chewing, like.
Oh, and she's clearly a Samantha.
I don't know. I've never thought of. I've met some ugly Samanthas.
What about
Cat? That's an 80s girl name, bruh.
Yeah, but I don't want it too 80s because like we have a Matt and a Mark and a Janet. Like I think.
Well, you can't go 80s and not go too 80s. You go full throttle or not at all.
Yeah, you got to go all 80s. I mean.
What name did you say, Adam? You said
Cat.
Becky? No, Becky is like.
Hope.
Becky's 90s.
What would be? All right, think of it like a.
This is the worst name I've ever seen in my life. Hyacinth.
That's an acronym. That's a fucking acronym if I've ever heard one. All right, you have to think like.
Jade.
Jade.
Wait, Jade, I think could work. And guys, we could make her a different race than him, and it makes it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, she needs to be Asian.
Jade
Her
is
name's
Asian.
Jade.
Asian female.
The Orient.
Oh, with like one dyed hair, like one dyed strip.
So what if you put the movie like the placement somewhere weird, like Louisiana or some shit, right?
I was thinking like Maine. Florida. Oh, you went north.
We go weird, and you go like.
So just hear me out for a second on my Louisiana purchase idea here.
A lot of voodoo.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It would give a reason why a man and a turtle were just like switching back and forth between each other. And then I figured there'd be a great plot point. Like, what if he didn't want the mom? What if he was after the fucking? What if he was after homeboy like, Matt's fucking girl? And for some reason, like he's talking to the turtle, him and the turtle are having a great time, and let's say they're causing all sorts of mischief beforehand. And then he's like, "Yo, sorry, turtle, I can't bring you with me. I'm going to fucking Jade's party." And he's like, "You better take me to the party, or I'm gonna be pissed." You know, just whatever particular reason, the turtle's like, "You must take me." Then you put it somewhere in Louisiana, down in like the bayou, where you have some weird shit, like some Creole fucking Asian girl, and you know, maybe at this point in the party, you know, after like 30 minutes into the movie, you find out that her and her family are getting a giant batch of turtle stew. And he just fucking loses his mind, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill this whole fucking family."
So
Like,
you're
you're
thinking
eating.
you want? I thought you were saying like he wants to fuck her as well. Like
No, no,
I
no.
thought.
Like, no. If we're gonna go in the '80s and we're gonna get in some weird shit, like he's gonna have to kill somebody. So why not have him try to like go after her whole family and then the neighbors too? So it's not like it's too far. And then like the kid starts having to play
So
like spy and stop the turtle from getting out every night, or the person of the turtle getting out, going out on these fucking
I mean,
nonsensical adventures.
can we agree first kill is the dad? Like 100%, the turtle kills the
No,
dad.
No, that's the last
plot
kill.
twist. The dad comes in and saves the day and just roundhouses the turtle man
You
in
want
the
the
throat.
dad to be the hero?
Oh, what if the dad is actually a secret like
Turtle.
hunter of mythical creatures?
Oh, and this whole time he's
just been he's been living
So
a
why?
lie, saying like
But
he's
then
like
why would he?
traveling around doing.
So all right. How about this? So the dad, yeah, that we'll make it so the dad's the hunter of mythical creatures. But whenever like the turtle showed up, like the dad didn't send the turtle. Like the dad was like, "No, I sent you
Yeah,
like something else." Like, you know what I mean? Like his dad was like, "I thought like I sent you, you know, different thing. We'll say like tickets to like a concert or something." And the kid's just like, "What? I got a fucking turtle." I think that'd be
Then the fear kicks in. You got what?
you got what? Fucking turtle? Yeah, man. I mean, that'd be a good twist. Okay, well, so all right, so here are the deaths then. The deaths should be kid's best friend. We'll say he has like a nerdy best friend. You know,
Chester,
Chester. I like it. Chester's the best friend.
aka Chet.
Chester's the first person he tells about, like tells him like, "Hey, man, my fucking
Yep.
turtle's a man. Like I have a Wereturtle." And Chester's like, "You can't, like, that's not, like," first he's like, "That's cool." But then Chester's like, "Well, the implications." And then, like, that's why he dies, is because he's like, "You can't, like, you got to tell someone about this. Like, this is crazy." Turtle kills him. Then Hot Girl's best friend dies because Hot Girl's best friend gets in the way of the turtle being around her more because the turtle's around Matt more. That means the girl's around Matt more, the turtle can be by her more. You know what I mean? Like if they're
Right.
spending time at his house. So by killing that girl, like I say, like he chews on like the brake line or something as a turtle, and she just like fucking drives into like and dies that way.
Into a swamp where she's eaten by other turtles.
Oh, I was gonna, yeah. I mean that'd be fine. Yeah,
No,
she,
I think he has to do all his killing as the human.
as the human. Oh, so all
Not
right.
he has to do all the mischief as a human. Otherwise, like, then what?
So should
Then
we
he's just like a
elicit
bad
then?
turtle.
Are you saying like should we elicit that we don't find out till halfway through the movie that that guy and the turtle are the same person? Like make it more of a mystery,
Absolutely.
like who is killing all these people, and then
Yep.
then we find out later like, oh, it's Sheldon that's killing all these people.
Yeah, like you get like kind of real little clues, like kind of throughout, like something with like a weird bite mark or something.
This
Or
looks
like
very
there's
Looks
like
like
turtly.
there's like
looks like a
there's like
turtle nibbled on this bitch.
there's like some lettuce like left or
Everybody's
near
got
the scene or
romaine in their
something.
skin.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it'll work out. But I definitely think, yeah, the first kill's the best friend, then the girl's best friend. Then I think like maybe like the mom goes missing, and like we don't like like find out later like she is dead. Like don't show it. Just leave that on. Just be like, "Oh, don't show her death on screen," because it gives you that hope, and that gets taken away.
Yeah.
Or she gets turned. Even better.
Don't hate that either.
Like I think because we're already making it so Matt's gonna get turned eventually. Because if he was bit, I think it'd be fine.
Yeah.
I'm so far loving Wereturtle. I think so far we have like the main outline. So now you have to get from. So we got halfway through the movie where like all those people die, and then you get to the part where like the turtle finally is like, "It's been me, Matt. I've been the one killing these people," and then you're like, "What the fuck?" So is that the point that we make it so like the turtle's like, "By the way, Matt," and this would all have to happen within like 3 weeks. You know what I mean? Because of like the way moon cycles work.
Not necessarily.
Or
I
you
mean, if
think
he's doing
over
all
the
the
course
bad things.
of a whole school
Oh
year?
yeah. Have to be like you have to set it within a longer time frame because if he's doing all the killing as a human,
That's like each month.
yeah,
So
like
that's like
each
4
month he
kills a
does
month.
like one killing or some kind of mischief every month. Not necessarily have to be a killing, but
Easiest
maiming someone.
resolution too is by, so it's like right at the end of prom, like when you get to prom, that's when the turtle's like, "Hey Matt," like he bit Matt, and like it's prom night,
And it's a
new
new
moon,
moon.
and Matt's gonna turn into a fucking turtle. Like it does the reverse. Like if he bites you, your first new moon, you turn into a turtle, or it should
Yeah,
be a full
and then
moon.
your next moon, then you turn in.
Then you stay a turtle, or
Or
like the first new moon, you stay a turtle the rest of that month, and then when the new moon comes around again, that's when you become a man.
yeah, then you have your one day to be a man, and then your or one night or whatever.
Yeah, that's even
Yeah.
crazier. And then like that's when Matt's like dad shows up and is like, I'm back in town. Where's your mother been?" And he's like, "I don't know, mom. I haven't seen mom in like a day, like all day." And then dad's
Yeah.
like, "Oh fuck!" And then he like sees Sheldon. Like when he looks in Sheldon's eyes, they're turtle eyes. You know what I mean? Like like he shines a certain light on, they become turtle eyes. And that's when it fucking flips, and it becomes the dad hunting Sheldon type of thing. And you find out
Yeah.
like there's so many of those like so many of those random people, like custodians are Wereturtles. Like you find out there's like 5 of them.
Well, it doesn't have to be just turtles. It could be just any kind of like creature.
Vampires and shit.
No, like it could be were something, but it doesn't have to be a turtle. It could be like a were pigeon or something. Some other kind of animal
Or like voodoo
that
people,
he's
like
just. Yeah, that's all kind of voodoo stuff.
I like it. But so we get to that point, and then do we want him to die? Like do we want Matt to die?
I think everyone does.
Well, it depends though, because now you have to decide. Like, all right,
This guy.
so if we have the turtle doing all this shit, then like he's got to have a reason for it. You have to have some reason why the turtle's doing
Yeah,
something. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be as stupid as you want. We just have to figure out
it's
why
true.
he's doing it. So if he's doing it, we have to figure out why, and then maybe he needs to do some kills as the turtle if we have like a monthly standby, because you can't kill. This is in a situation where if the kid's always home alone anyway, you probably couldn't kill his mom and then be like, I don't know, I haven't seen mom for like 4 months before the dad finally gets home to
How about
fucking
the I got the
confront the
solution.
turtle.
I got it. When you as a Wereturtle convert somebody to a Wereturtle, it cures you of the curse. And that's the juxtaposition, is like whenever you first bite somebody, like whenever you transfer the curse to that person and a month cycle goes by, that person's trapped as a Wereturtle, and he won't be anymore, because like we're thinking of the Wereturtle like it's like a like werewolfism, but I'm thinking of it more like a curse, like a voodoo curse,
Yeah.
and that's what it is like that's why he and the person has to willingly take the curse, is what it is. So like by giving it to Matt the first time and just being like, "Look, Matt, you see how like I can do this and this," like he has to trick Matt into letting him curse him.
But then does he turn into a man or does he just turn into like Matt?
So Sheldon would become a man full time, and Matt would become the turtle, uh, for like the month until new moon, and then he's like Matt again. Because like we're gonna
I
make
could
it so Sheldon was a human at one point, but was tricked or like cursed.
see that for sure, but then you got to decide like how is Matt gonna bite Sheldon again? And who is Matt gonna communicate throughout the rest of the movie to be like, oh shit, I'm a turtle, and how?
Well, I didn't even think that. You could make it as simple as like you undo the curse, like the dad undoes the curse, like finds a way to undo the curse with whatever voodoo ritual or we don't. Voodoo is a derogatory term in this case, but whatever ritual
Yeah.
to undo the curse. And Sheldon is used to being immortal because like we'll make it so like Wereturtles are immortal. You know what I mean? You can't be killed as a Wereturtle. You just live forever
Turtles pretty much live forever.
as a turtle.
Shell game.
Yep. So, and like we'll say Sheldon was like a shitty person to begin with anyway, and he's just been manipulating this kid this whole time to be like, all right, like, and to try and see this kid's life so he could fuck with it and then take it over. But I think yeah, the dad like shows up after like the kid becomes the fucking turtle. So you have that moment too where the dad's like, "Oh, I fucking caught the turtle," thinking and not realizing it's his son type of moment. You know what I mean? You can have that suspense of like, is this dad about to fucking just kill his own son, thinking it's like the bad Wereturtle? And then
Taking a
like,
hammer to a turtle.
yeah, and the kid will bite him,
Yeah.
and then telepathy be like, "Dad, it's me, it's Matt, it's Matt." And then the dad's like, "Oh fuck, I can't just fucking squat. I can't just like lock this turtle in a box and forget about it, like kill it or whatever I was gonna do. I have to like reverse the curse. Boom, reverse curse."
Yeah, but but if he has to do it, then the dad's gonna have to go find Sheldon and bite Sheldon.
Well, no.
But
So
then
biting, I don't think biting in this case would create it creates a psychic connection as a
how
Yeah.
do,
Wereturtle.
how do you want to pass it though? Like how do you pass it then from person to person?
I think it's like as simple as like maybe like when Sheldon's sleeping, like he like I don't know sucks his breath out or like his last breath or something weird. Like you know what I mean? Like after the like you have to like it has to be like you know how the leprechaun tricked people. It has to be some kind of trickery thing. Like I don't know the exact mechanics, but I think it should just be as simple as like Sheldon just being like, man, you know, don't you just wish you could just be like blah 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 or like or touch a talisman, something so fucking stupid. Be like Sheldon always has this necklace on that's like a turtle charm. And he's like, "Oh, you want to wear my good luck charm for prom?" And just like the kid's like, "Oh yeah, totally. I'll wear your fucking good luck charm." And he puts the fucking necklace on him, and that's when he gets cursed. Like a turtle, like a puka shell necklace, but it's all turtle shells.
But then it passes from person to person who wears it.
Yeah,
Like they just
Yeah.
instantly get afflicted by it.
yeah. But biting gives you
Yeah.
the psychic connection. The necklace itself is the cursed item that makes you the Wereturtle. See what I'm saying?
Okay, so if that's happening, then what if we have Sheldon? How soon is that going to happen? Like, are we going to spend like 5 minutes with Matt before he's a turtle, or is it like
Well, you talking
how are
about
you
in
going
the
to
movie?
split?
I think
Yeah, like how are you going to split the time between a Matt and a Sheldon?
I think
Because
Sheldon
one
doesn't
of
give it to
them,
him till prom. Like I think
yeah,
Sheldon like waits to like be like to have integrated himself enough because like think about it this way: if Sheldon popped up out of thin air, people would be like, well, a kid went missing. Clearly, this guy had something to do with it. But Sheldon's like been establishing himself in like the area as being seen and like, you know what I mean. So you wouldn't just like assume that Sheldon's the actual Wereturtle because like I don't know. I just think it. I just think like a cursed necklace, turtle shell necklace, is what is the Wereturtle item. A voodoo necklace, or we're using voodoo as a derogatory term, but yeah.
no, I feel you. I'm just trying to figure out because if you're gonna go through with this, then which is fine with the necklace and shit, I'm cool with that. If the whole prom thing's gonna happen, then how are you gonna like, let's say, establish any kills before then? Is he gonna do it as a turtle for a setup?
No, he does it as a
Is he,
human. Like he kills people as a human, I think. And like when you get to
Yeah.
prom, I think essentially what it is he's trying to just trick Sheldon because like you have to willingly take the necklace. I think is like the thing. You have to like say like I will wear that. Like you know what I mean? Like you make it so like you can't physically like isn't able to take it off himself, but somebody can go up to his neck and pull the necklace off and put it on themselves. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
no, I feel you on that, but that leaves you with how you going to run your screen time between Matt and Sheldon then, and how is Sheldon going to do anything as a man if he's a turtle the whole time before
Well,
this
no, so
prom
like
situation?
new moon, like every new moon, he's a man. So like you gotta think if the kid gets him like at the start of the school year, like that's like I don't know, you're in school for like 6 months, so that's like 5 times he can hang out with Sheldon, and like he already like hit the first like month he gets him, he gets bit and gets psychic connection.
Right.
Think of it like an imaginary friend type, like the movie Jack or what
No,
Drop
that
Dead Fred.
no
That's
that
the one.
no that part's relatively easy then. But then, all right, so if then once a month you're gonna have him turn into the man, during those periods, what what is he gonna do when he's the man then that he's not doing as the turtle? That's my question. Like, if you have him doing turtle shit,
I think
and he's like,
setting up things. Well, like as a turtle, I think he just talks to the kid and just is there, like emotionally, like the dad should have been. And when he's a man, I think that's when like he's out and about doing fucked up shit, like killing the best friend, killing the girl's best friend, making the mom disappear. Like a bag of money shows up for like the kid, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, this is just like." He's like, "See, I can provide for you as a human," and like tries to show the kid like, "Look, I'm the only friend you need," type of situation. And then like when it gets
that
to
wouldn't be
prom,
too bad. I think there'd have to be, I think he'd have to basically tell the kid what's going on then to a degree. You know what I mean?
oh
Like just
no,
up
no,
to a
the kid
point.
fully knows he's a Wereturtle at that point. Like
Yeah, no, and then the kid's gonna have to take it, and then he's gonna have to be like, I think you're gonna have to get to the point where Sheldon's like, yeah, like I'll be your dad. He's
yeah,
like, oh man, that sounds way better than my piece of shit dad.
yeah, he's like
And
filling in.
then he takes, and then he's like, we'll just, once we get you set up, you'll be the turtle, I'll be the dad. We'll give it to somebody else. Who cares? We'll give it to one of your bullies
Well,
or
no,
some
I don't even
shit.
think he tells him that. I don't think he's gonna tell him like how the curse works. I think he fucking
Yeah.
straight up tricks the kid to take the necklace because, like, think about like if your dad like right before prom is like, "Here, wear my corsage I had when I met your mother" or something. Like it, like in this case, Sheldon's like, dude, wear my necklace here, like take my necklace, and like just presents his neck, and the kid undoes the clasp and then takes it and puts it on himself and doesn't realize like, oh, this item's fucking cursed. Now I become a turtle. And Sheldon's just like, well, dickhead, now I'm a man full time. Fuck you. I don't need to be around you anymore. Like it's like the
Mm,
long con of tricking someone.
I don't know if I like that where the kid has to take it off because it's kind of a weird move.
Well, like think about it, like
Like if you're just reaching over to take someone's necklace off and then put it on yourself, that's a weird move.
well, like he like cause like it. Then Sheldon would be able to just take it off himself. You know what I mean? I want it to be an item that like Sheldon can't physically remove himself. Because like if you're like, oh, the necklace has
Right.
been on him the whole time, like you kind of
But
got to
what
set it up
if
that way.
instead of
You think a
trying to
ring?
get him to like take it, no, necklace is fine. Like instead of like him like coercing him to be like, oh, here, take this off of me. They get into like some kind of fight and the kid just snatches that chain off.
Oh, rips it off.
That frees him. Then how does it get on the kid? I don't know.
So I mean, yeah, it's a difficult situation. I think we could get away with like, I don't know. Definitely has to be like a willing taking of something, because like that's kind of like the mischievous part. Is like, oh fuck. But it also doesn't have to be that. Like we could make it
I
something
th-
as simple as like,
Honestly, I would go a different route then. I wouldn't have the kid do that. I would have one of the moments
Yeah.
during like let's say during one of those moon situations, right? The kid's obviously a fucking nerd. He's gonna get bullied, blah blah blah. I think one of the bullies should snatch the chain
Snatch it.
because it's a willing fucking
mm-hmm.
thing. And that's when Sheldon's gonna be like, "Oh my god, it's good to be free," and he's gonna like shack up in the house next to him, everything else, and then the kid's gonna sit there with like the fucking bully turtle, like, I'll change you back, Derek. I swear. Don't worry. I'm
I mean, you can
gonna
even
save
go
you."
one other route. Like the girl, like he tells the girl to take the necklace and like gives it to the girl to wear,
Or
and then
like
she
he's like,
becomes a
or
Wereturtle.
he gives it to Matt to give to the girl.
Ah,
Like
and
he gives, oh
she
here, give her
becomes
this necklace, and she becomes
Yeah, and then boom. So now, like, Matt's conflicted. He's like, "Oh
ending
fuck, she's the turtle." Yeah, I
part
mean, you
2.
could end it there. I mean, you truly could. And he's just like, "There's no resolution." Like, you just find out, like, the dad shows up and is like, "Matt, I'm here to. Where's your mother?" Blah blah blah. And then he's
No,
like, "I'm
there'll
hunting
be.
a turtle."
This definitely is not a sequel type movie here. We need to have some kind of conclusion where the dad shows up and figures out and destroys the necklace.
Well, how about this? Even one better. The dad puts on the necklace willingly. Like is like, "Look, it's gonna curse whoever takes it. I'll put it on willingly." Wears it and is like, "But when I become a human, we'll find Sheldon and we'll take care of him." Or like or the dad willingly wears it and it's just a turtle for this kid, the rest of this kid's life. And the kid just keeps the turtle and it's his dad. So his dad's
Sees his
always
dad
around.
once a month.
Yeah. And we'll make it so Sheldon gets away completely. Like it'll piss off everybody because like you're like, but he's still out there. Because like if the kid kills Sheldon, then the kid has like a fucking murder on his conscience. And like think about that
What if the
realistically.
dad kills Sheldon, and then he just becomes a turtle for the rest of his life after he kills Sheldon?
Yeah. Or like yeah, like the dad, Sheldon and the dad get in a scrap, and Sheldon just happens to like put the necklace around the dad, and the dad's like motherfucker, and just like kills him because he's a man, he's mortal.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I don't hate that idea.
I like it.
I like that idea actually.
David, how do you feel about dad becoming turtle for the rest of the kid's life? Shows a kid in college making out with a girl, and his dad's just in the fucking terrarium.
Just jerking his little turtle dick off.
That's my son.
That's my boy. That's my
That's
boy.
my boy.
It's fucking jizz all over the fucking screen. Hey.
I think that'd be funny, but then I'd like to see if there's some weird way. Could you make the mom is there any way to make the mom a turtle too? Could they like put this shit on together where like his mom and dad are just like forever turtles, like they reconcile their own
So
issues, and then
she's
they
she's
both
dead.
end up in like the terrarium or some
Here
shit.
we go. Here's the way you do it. They find her like in the trunk of the car, classic, you know what I mean? And she's like very close to dead. And the dad's like, fuck. So instead of putting it around his neck, he puts it around her wrist and his wrist as he holds their hand. And so
Right,
they
yeah,
both
and they
become
both become
As the
turtles.
turtles.
moon goes away, and then they.
Yep, they
they
both
both
become
turtle up.
turtles.
Yep.
I like it. So then
Now
it's
it's
That'd
like
be-
the turtle parents.
That'd be pretty funny because honestly, if you went that route, I think it'd be awesome that the sequel is the kid trying to get his parents back, and then he becomes the villain. You know what I mean? Like he becomes the Sheldon of the story.
Yeah, trying to find like he's a good person, but he's trying to find a way of like uncursing his parents, and he's finding
Right,
out
he's
like
got
the only way is like to give it to
Yeah,
somebody.
he's got to find some way to like willingly do it because obviously they're gonna come back once a month as people.
Yeah.
So he'll spend once a month with them, but at the same time, he's gonna be. I want them to be like, "Nah, we're cool. We'll just be turtles." And he's like, "I can't do it without my parents." And then he just starts becoming the fucking Sheldon. He's like, "I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that." Turns into almost like a basket case type situation with like that shit would be fucking. I think that'd be pretty funny for
I think it's pretty
for a
dope.
follow up to it. But I think the first
Yeah.
way, I think there's a pretty solid stance there, and then maybe see So all right, so if we go that route too, then and he takes the necklace, what's going on with Sheldon then at that point? Like, so
Oh,
they take
Sheldon's
the
dead.
necklace, they have their moment.
Yeah, like
I think Sheldon dies.
yeah, the dad kills
Did they
Sheldon.
did they
Dad
already
gets him.
kill Sheldon before that happened, or was
Totally. I think it's
okay.
one of those moments where like
Yeah, like
the
dad
dad
has it.
knows he's gonna be cursed anyway.
Okay.
Because like he has that necklace, right? Like he's just gonna be cursed regardless, and he killed Sheldon. And he's like,
But
as
he's-
he's fighting Sheldon,
yeah.
he's like, "Where's my wife?" Like, you know what I mean? Like one of those moments. And Sheldon's like, "I'll tell you if you let me go." And he tells him like she's in the trunk, and then the dad just kills Sheldon anyway because he's like, "Well, this dude's already fucking like murdered people." Or Sheldon like goes to get away and accidentally gets killed. Like, you know what I mean? Like the classic, like
Yeah.
I go to run away, and then like he fucking gets hit by a car or something. You know what I mean? Something so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to swim away, and some snapping turtles really get him.
Or gator.
Yeah. I would love the idea of it because do snapping turtles eat other turtles? I feel like they do.
Probably. They're snapping turtles.
I feel like they
or
legit
those
just
big
eat
ass
anything.
This film they
alligator
do.
turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, with the big old
The
fucking
big
beaks and shit.
fuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
then
feel like they eat
Pops out of
anything. Yeah.
nowhere.
but I totally think, yeah, like the dad like opens up the trunk and the dad already has like the necklace in his hand and knows like he's cursed regardless because he's already like got it, you know.
Because he has possession of it, and the son is like, it's starting to be that transition of
Yeah,
of was it
he
dusk?
knows he's gonna
Dawn.
become
It's
a
dawn.
fucking Wereturtle.
Yeah.
And the dad sees the mom's like half dead and is like, "This is the only way. I can
Yeah.
save her. We'll be together." And then wraps it around his wrist. And then it fades to black and then says like, you know, like 5 months later. And then it shows the kid in college making out with that chick in the bed. And then you just see like on like his stand in his dorm room, the turtles, and then like the girlfriend, the you know, the hot chick, I forget her name, looks over and
Jade.
sees the turtles and just grabs like the curtains and closes them, and that's when the credits roll. Because like, you know, they're about to bang. Like he starts taking off like her pants, and she's like, "Wait a minute!" And she goes up and closes the curtain so the parents don't see it.
Think of what your turtles are
And then-
watching.
And then during the credits, like, you know, they have those like little videos after the credits. It's actually just turtle sex.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
They just showed turtle sex, like a video of the turtle.
Yeah. Just like,
I think it's
Just a
perfect.
bunch of different clips of turtles having sex.
I think it's perfect. Well, I think we
That-
successfully made a movie tonight, boys. This should conclude. I think we've wrapped up production on Wereturtles now.
yeah, I feel comfortable with it.
I
Yeah,
feel like
I
we
like
wrote a
it.
fucking phenomenal movie. I mean, hey, there's been crazier films out there, but all right, guys, this was just another day at the movies with
David.
Adam.
Elliott. We'll catch you on the flip side, mates. The show has ended. The show